pass complete to DK Metcalf. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Willis. Has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 41. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Willis. Rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now they'll look to Willis to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Leonard Williams. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Willis. Throw out wide to Walker. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Jason Myers for the Seahawks field goal.
Myers' kick is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The end result, 21 yards.
1st down, Giants.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Now Jones. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st down, New York.
Throwing, Jones. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go. And sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And the Giants are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Barkley. Trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Jones keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Giants have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Seahawks 3. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's Willis. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just throw this one over the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to widen their advantage. Extra point try good by Gano. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the 1st half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2nd down throw coming by Willis. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down. Here's Barkley again. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, they just do that all the way down. The ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now third and two, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Again to throw, Willis on second down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 45.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And some space here. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Willis looking to throw it. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Willis throws another interception, his third of the game. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants. Gano now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Giants 21, Seahawks 3.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this? Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off play action. Jones. Wide open receiver, complete. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
All right, here we go.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Gano the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Geno. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To throw is Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The final shot here before break. Smith. He lets it fly from Lockett. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Holmes returning from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. Complete to Noah Fant. 1st and goal at the 5.
Here's Walker. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Geno down to throw.
He completes this to Walker.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Throwing now is Geno. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Touchdown, Seahawks. Nick Bellore. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is down to 28-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Holmes returning from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Second and 9 now from the 21. Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Holmes returning from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
68 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got it bracketed out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here's Jones on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's Deonte Banks with it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Throwing again on second down. Jones, he's got a man, it's his fullback. And the Giants are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Giants take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 18 now.
35, Seahawks 17.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark. And obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Now Smith. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards?
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Now Geno on first down. He'll find Metcalf. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Giants' 12-yard line.
Again, Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll try for the first with Walker. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Fourth down.
Desperation time for Smith on fourth down. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And with the scoreboard against them here in the fourth quarter, this was definitely 4-down territory. Really nice job there finding a way to get open, and a really nice throw. That sets them up with first and goal.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. From the gun, here's Smith. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Brings up third and goal.
Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and pull this one out.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a couple. Now Jones. Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. A handoff, Barkley running left. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Throwing, Jones. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Back to throw. Jones. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Complete to number 16.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 4-yard line.
Smith's going to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Xavier McKinney, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Gano for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Giants 42, Seahawks 24.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And now they're in the hurry up.
That's a gain of 5.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They said beginning of the season